The BYD lineup here in Malaysia is growing again, but this time it's a car that you might not have heard about before. This is called the BYD Seal 6, and we in Malaysia are actually the first international market to launch this car. Here are the 5 things that you need to know about it. And if you're interested, book one through us and you might just find the best deal in town, including free Trepo goodies. More on this later. Now, one of the main reasons you might not have heard about this car much is because this car actually only debuted in China about 6 months ago. There it's called the Qin L EV. Now, it's a smaller sedan model compared to the normal BYD Seal, but to be clear, this is still not a small car with a wheelbase spanning over 2.8 meters. And in overall dimensions, this is actually still bigger than the BMW 3 Series. BYD calls this a C-segment sedan, but the biggest in the segment. And overall, in terms of looks, I think this is basically a mashup between the Seal and the Atto 3. That's why they call the dragon face front design over here, with the LED headlights joined by a satin bar with the DRLs underneath. And overall, I think it has a very sporty look thanks to the slick-looking bumpers and a fastback-like roofline. In terms of standard equipment, you'll find full LED headlights in front over here, the dimensional ring tail lights, active grille in front to help with aerodynamics, actual air vents on the bumpers, the recessed but not powered door handles, and 17 or 18-inch wheels depending on the variant. There's one thing that BYD keeps emphasizing about this car, and that is sporty driving. And the main reason is because this car is actually rear-wheel drive. There are 2 variants on offer here, starting with the entry level that gets 129 horsepower and 220 Nm of torque for a 0 to 100 sprint in 10.9 seconds. But the highlight here is of course the range-topping premium variant that gets a much more powerful rear motor, here making 218 horsepower and 330 Nm of torque. And 0 to 100 in this takes just 7.5 seconds. Both variants share the same 56.6 kWh battery pack, which gives them both an identical range of 485 km. And to charge, they'll support AC charging of up to 7 kW and DC charging at 100 kW, which will take it from 30 to 80% in 23 minutes. Aside from rear-wheel drive, BYD says that the Seal 6 is also the brand's first model to feature a quote-unquote all-new advanced suspension system, making it even more exciting to drive. You'll find a dual ball joint McPherson struts in front with multi-link suspensions at the back, and it's apparently fine-tuned specifically for Malaysian roads to make it a little bit firmer and more engaging. It has a 48 to 52 weight distribution for better handling, a low drag coefficient of 0.26, and even the usual 12-volt battery is now replaced by a special LFP battery for lower weight, which means, you guessed it, better handling. The 12-volt LFP battery also means you don't really have to replace it, translating to lower ownership costs over the years. Now, compared to the Seal, the design of the cabin here is a lot more minimalist, and I would even say a lot more modern. Now, the design overall has a lot more straight lines, and it's also paired to this dark grey and black upholstery with the blue piping that I think a lot of Malaysians would like. Standard equipment here include the 12.8-inch non-rotating infotainment display, a separate 8.8-inch digital instrument cluster, automatic climate control, and powered driver seat wrapped in synthetic leather upholstery. Upgrade to the premium variant and you'll also get powered front passenger seat, seat ventilation for the front seats, a 15-watt wireless charging pad, ambient lighting, and a panoramic glass roof with powered sunshade. But my favorite thing about this interior, physical air vent control and actual buttons on the center console and steering wheel itself. Now, despite its smaller dimensions, BYD says that space performance is actually still one of the Seal 6 strong suit. Now, at the back seat here, as you can see, you still get a ton of leg rooms, and also thanks to its flat floor, your feet has also a lot of room to move around. In fact, there are some 24 smart compartments all around the car, and in terms of boot space, you still have 460 litres at the back, plus a 65-litre frunk underneath the bonnet. The BYD Seal 6 starts from 100,000 ringgit for the dynamic variant, going up to 116,000 ringgit for the premium. Included in the price is a standard 6-year or 150,000 kilometers vehicle warranty, as well as an 8-year or 160,000 kilometers drive unit and battery warranty. As part of its launch package, BYD will be offering the first 800 customers an exclusive launch package worth up to 6,288 ringgit, including either a choice of a home wall box charger or a charging package for condo dwellers alongside exclusive launch discounts. For more info, head on over to AutoBuzz.my. And if you're interested, book one through us and you'll get triple freebies, including their flagship car mats, flagship front and rear dash cam, a nice car detailing kit, as well as in-car accessories like phone holders, 60-watt charging cable and special coasters. More info in the description box below.